just heinous what we've seen play out the last 15 months. Just as we've watched these first few hostages come home, has there been any rhyme or reason to these first 7 being female soldiers? I mean, there are also 2 young boys, one who was taken as a baby. Why haven't they come home yet and first?
It's a great question. Why haven't they all come home? Why are hostages still being held? Why are Americans, people who are citizens, you mentioned Mr. Siegel, I've spoken with his wife, why is he still being held? That's an answer that only Hamas can supply, and they're not doing it. And we're not dealing with people who represent a government or represent anything other than terrorists. I mean, they're on the terror list. These are not people that should be running anything. They ought to all be in prison, if not eradicated for their actions. And even as a week ago, Markie, their leadership is still out there saying that what happened on October 7th was a heroic action, and they hope to see more of it. So these aren't people who are repentant. These are not folks who are in any way sorry for what they did. They're still proud of it. And that's one of the reasons that while I hope the hostages come home, I also recognize that Israel cannot let Hamas continue to run Gaza or anything else for that matter. They can't continue to exist because there'll never be peace as long as they're there.
And Governor, just assuming that you will be confirmed, I mean, you're walking into a 15-month war, right? What do you see your role being and kind of your first step on a 1,000-mile journey here?
Well, the good news is President Trump has a really strong history of doing bold things in the Middle East. The Abraham Accords were historic. He didn't get really the credit that he deserved, but to bring normalization between Israel and many of the Arab nations along the Gulf was huge. There's a great opportunity to expand that, to finally create some sense of security for the Jewish people of the Jewish state in Israel. That's a real hope. And he took so many strides to get there. To get back into that and to once again apply some common sense to the situation there and work to bring some normalization between Israel and some of the other states in the Gulf, including Saudi Arabia. That would be huge, and it could be really a game changer for the entire Middle East.
Yeah. Before I let you go, Governor, when will your confirmation hearing be? Do you have any more details yet?
I sure wish I knew. You
really don't know?
I know imminent. No.
Wow.
One of the most difficult things is the timetable that we simply don't know. But I'm ready and looking forward to it, and hopeful that I'll be confirmed and on my way to Jerusalem soon.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll be watching and waiting closely. Governor Mike Huckabee, always a pleasure. Thank you, sir. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.